just bought a new car a little while ago, and I thought maybe it's time to upgrade my dash cam. So I've actually got this camera from Vava. This is the dual dash cam that they have. It's a front and rear camera system, and I just got it. I haven't even opened it yet, so let's take a look. The big feature for this one is that it's full HD and that it has a front and rear camera. The other thing that I saw what was really kind of cool is in the front facing camera, it's actually inside your cockpit of the car. You can actually rotate it around to film the passengers instead of what's on the road in front of you. So if you want to do that road trip video or that type of thing, you can do that. And it also has Wi-Fi support with an app, so you can actually download and even share those videos, time lapses from the long road trips and that type of thing, right to Facebook or Instagram. So let's take a look. So we've got a little thank you for buying this camera system, little envelope here with some material inside. So we've got a little QR code, dash cam manual. I never read manuals, so I'm really bad for that. Maybe there's something useful in there. And inside we've got the actual little components. So let's take the big one out first. I think this is actually probably the front facing camera. So we've got a little thing, I'm not quite sure what that is. It's the thing that sticks to your dash, and you actually mount the camera on this. It's got the peel and stick. So let's put that aside for now. I think this is actually the cameras. These are just the mounting brackets. So we've got one big section here. This is the main attraction here. Presumably this, oh yeah, magnets, yes, very cool. This gets mounted inside your dash, and then you can actually rotate it right around, which is really cool. Then in the other half of the box, this would be the rear camera. This allows you to mount it that way as well, and you can pivot, hang it from the ceiling, whatever you need to do. And then lastly, in the box, we've got all the connectors. This is something that's always kind of tricky with some of these cameras, is you have to run these wires to the other cameras and run the power for the camera, the primary camera at least, to whatever place you have to do that. And that can really be problematic in some cars, because some cars don't have a good path to that, or sometimes they're in the little center console thing, so you actually have to route the wires through that somehow. So we've got, first thing we've got here is a little splitter adapter for your cigarette lighter. And then we've got some very long cables. This is very handy. A little tool for actually prying open the carpeting or the upholstery or the dash or whatever you have, so you can sort of feed those wires in underneath and hide them, which is always a nice feature. And the fact that they include the tool is actually really great. So this is the one for the front power cable and inline GPS. It's got a little 3M sticky, so you can actually mount it somewhere and keep it there solid. And then the rear power cable as well. USB-C to a mini USB. And then also some little clips and holders for it all. So I'm really excited to try this out. It's got a lot of really interesting features that I want to try. Your typical loop recording. It actually has a battery in it, so that if you're parked, say in a parkade, it'll actually spin itself up if it detects any movement around you and start recording. So that's a really cool feature, and so I'm excited to see how that could work, because my old dash cam did not do that. It just had a very small capacitor in it, and it only basically power on long enough for it to shut itself down properly when you turn off the power. This one actually can stay on for up to 24 hours for parking monitoring. Also, I'm really excited to try this app, because that was the other problem with the other cameras that I've had, where you have to go and download the SD card and find the file, and this you can actually just do it all from an app. So we'll take a look at that in a future video and we'll let you know how it went. If you have any questions about this camera, leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you saw.